I try to pick up the camera. Feel me? I'm out. I'm out skating right now. Cause staying indoors every day is not healthy. It's not healthy at all. So I decided to take my skates out. Last time I put on these skates, this happened. Luckily there wasn't no like aesthetic damage, but my knee was messed up for a minute, for like 2-3 months. I refused to go A&E. Even after it happened, I kind of still was skating on it, and that's why I got crazy. And then when I went A&E, they said that good thing I went when I went, because the swelling could have affected how my knees was working in the future. That's a note for y'all. If you ever think you're injured, go get it checked out, because it may not seem like anything to you right now, but God forbid in the future you can't walk because of something that happened recreationally in the past. But anyway, y'all already know. A.B. Vlogs. Be in here. Doing the right thing is always the right thing. Let me tell you guys what happened this morning. A parcel arrived to my door looking like a Nalu parcel, this right here. And I was just thinking, wait, huh? Like, how is someone else sending Nalu to Nalu headquarters? So I was just thinking, wait, what's this? And then I remembered there was a situation that happened like I think a week or two ago, where a customer told me that they didn't receive a parcel that was sent at the beginning of the month. Now let me be honest, when the customer told me that they didn't receive it, I thought, here we go again. Here we go. Another Yahoo boy. Alright, another Yahoo boy trying to scam me, trying to jackpot me out of my money. I was like, damn, why do they keep coming? And then I looked into the order, I tracked it, and then apparently the order was incorrectly addressed. I realized that he didn't put his flat number. He lived in like, I think, a student accommodation type thing, and he didn't put his flat number. He just put the road name. So I'm guessing the postman must have either went to the address and thought, wait, where do I go? Or they just saw that there was no, and then they just didn't do anything with it. After that, on the tracking, it did come up as delivered. So I thought, oh, damn, if he's saying he didn't get it and he didn't put his flat number, that means they probably delivered it to someone else in his flat. Because I've lived in student accommodations. I know how easy it is to commandeer someone's package. So I was thinking, that's another one that bites the dust. And then I was like, you know what? Regardless on whether he's lying or not, there's something fishy here. There's something that went up wrong. So I thought, you know what? Let me do the right thing. Even though it's gonna cost Nalu money, even though that Nalu's gonna have to incur those charges, because that's gonna be another do-rag lost. That's gonna be another shipping fee that has to be paid. It was a lot. Packaging used up, resources used, it was a lot. So I was thinking, you know what, I'd rather absorb that than he actually have not received it. He's actually telling the truth, and then he takes to Twitter and starts to blabble about how he didn't receive it and how Nalu let him down and they don't want to give. I'd rather just avoid all that mess. Black businesses, we're professional. I sent the replacement and that arrived okay. You feel me? That arrived fine. So I thought, you know what? I'm happy. He was happy. I was happy. Nalu's happy. We're all happy. And then today, the parcel that was supposed to be delivered to him the first time, the one that he said didn't arrive, the one that I tracked and said it was incorrectly addressed, arrived to my door, which means they did send it back, which means I didn't lose that money because the package came with the do-rag in it. With the do-rag, not the do-rag, the new rag. What am I playing at? This is Nalu here. The new rag in it, which means that I'm happy, because doing the right thing is always the right thing. Regardless of what I thought happened, I decided that it would be best to send him a new one. And God said, you know what? You feel me? You know what, my son? You know what, my son? You don't have to be out of pocket for this. Here, take your parcel back. Alright, take your parcel back and send it to another loved person in the world. Alright, that's what happened. And I'm happy because this is like a testament to actually always do the right thing. A lot of people always talk about do the right thing, but not many people actually believe that doing the right thing is always the right thing. And I'm living proof that doing the right thing is the right thing, always the right thing. God will continue to bless us abundantly. Say amen. Say amen. Look at you. You're listening. You're not even say amen. Say amen. But yeah, let me start working. I changed to the do-rag after skating. I had to, for me, freshen up, take my shower and stuff. So I changed. I got super sauce on me, pink do-rag on. Not a new rag. This is the basic stuff. I'm gonna bring out the new rag later on if I head out the house. But yeah, let's get to work. Have you guys noticed I got a new workstation layout? I mean, the last couple of vlogs, it's been like this. And to be honest, I like this layout a lot better because the printer's right here when I'm printing out orders. Durag stock right here. I replenish it upstairs, put it there, ready to, you feel me, be packed up down here. I got hoodies of different sizes in here. I would say it's more efficient than how it was before. The conveyor belt system I got here. Print orders, pack orders, ship orders. For all of you guys that have seen The Intern, there's a scene where the protagonist, which was played by Anne Hathaway, she owns her own like fashion label and she sends herself a parcel to see how her packers pack the order, to see how the courier ships it, and to see how it arrives as if she was a customer. And I've always wanted to do that. I've always had the idea to send myself, like send Nalu to myself, like post it to myself. So when I open it, I can see how a customer will kind of receive a Nalu parcel. Because this order came back, it went all the way down to the customer's address, and then it came all the way back. It's basically as if it was delivered to myself. I'm going to now open a new rag as if I was a customer to see how they would receive it, to see how it arrives. So it says open here. This is how they would open it. I can slide it out like that. Wasn't that good. That wasn't that good at all. The invoice arrives intact, which is good, and the customer sustainability note clear and crisp, so that's okay. The only thing is that the Durag slipped out the packaging as soon as I opened it, which isn't that good because that means a lot of people won't get to really, let me put it back how it should have been. How it should have been. It should have been like this. The customer won't get to fully, for me, pop this open and then open it as if you were supposed to a Nalu parcel, and then see that on the inside and think, oh, I want the different colors that they have. You feel me? That's one thing I have to kind of get in check. Maybe if I was to seal this side and this side instead of sealing this, maybe like down here, maybe try to seal the other sides. It doesn't have to be a Nalu sticker, but it could be maybe just some double-sided tape, or I don't know. We'll look at some sustainable options, but that is a solution to that problem. The card didn't come too crisp. It's quite bent, to be honest. And I was kind of wary of this, mainly because this isn't a protective packaging. This is just a protective when it comes to like liquids and stuff, but it's not protective when it comes to bumps and being like kind of squished and stuff like that. I do have to bear that in mind. But the only thing is, an alternative to this is like a cardboard box, which is corrugated, which means that it protects it from any kind of unnecessary weight or bend. But the only thing about cardboard boxes is, one, they're expensive, and if you're going to go sustainable, they're even more expensive. So a degradable poly mailer was kind of like my entry level, what I felt like was feasible for this period of Nalu. Maybe in the future we might bring in recycled boxes, but sometimes recycled boxes too, they're not as sustainable as you think. But I'll get into that in a later video. But let me see how the Durag comes. Okay, so I mean the tissue paper stayed in wrap, which is good because this tissue paper isn't even held down by glue. You can just like, well, I don't want to open it now, but you could just like, actually, yeah, I will open it. Unfold it like that, you feel me? So the fact that this stayed intact, I'm impressed. And then the Durag. Ha! Smelling like the candles I put right in there. Nah, that's straight, that's straight. Durag's intact, label's intact, which is good. Alright, cool, cool. I would say the experience, if I was a consumer, trying not to be biased, if I'm honest with myself, the experience may, okay, if I'm harsh on myself, right? If I'm harsh, I would say the unpacking experience was probably like a 6 out of 10 if I was harsh on myself. 1, because this didn't arrive in perfect condition. I wasn't happy about that. 2, because this Durag combination slipped out the pack when I took it out the envelope. I'm not too happy about that. This sustainability message, bonus points, so I'm happy about that, and that's pretty much it. I would say it's a good delivery, but it's missing the wow factor. And that's me being honest with myself. I'm honest with myself because I have to be. I'm my own manager. I have to keep myself in check. Nalu needs someone that is going to be honest with themselves. I need you guys to be honest with me too. I need you guys. That's why I'm loving the comments. I'm loving the comments so much. You guys are really showing out in the comments. I'm seeing new faces every day. New names pop up. I love y'all. Thank y'all so much. Alright, because you guys are making this dream come true. Bringing this vision to light. I thank y'all so much, man. A lot of customers are mentioning the fact that Nalu items are coming faster than they expected. A lot of people are commending Nalu on their fast delivery, which is good, but I also can't help to think that a lot of potential customers might be losing out because of this compliment, as you guys may see it. It's a good thing, right? But if people are expecting it to take longer than it's taking, it means that when they're making that buying decision, when they're on that site making the decision of, oh, should I buy it now or should I not buy it now? One thing that may flick through their mind is, when is it going to arrive? And if they knew it would arrive to their doorstep the next day or within 24 hours, then maybe it might help them make that decision there and then, because that is what happens. Nalu does free express delivery at this stage to UK and US between 5 and 7 working days within a week, right there. And UK next day. It's not guaranteed next day, but 90% of Nalu parcels have been delivered the next day, the following working day. And I feel like that's a fact that a lot of people do need to know, because we're losing out. And these are things that I'm actually brutal with myself. Like, I tell myself off when I need telling. Like, I'm the best manager I can ever have. I'm tooting my own horn there, but for real, I realized that might be a pain point and I need to fix that. What I figured might fix the problem is, you know how on certain sites, underneath or above the buy it now or add to cart button on the website, they have like a green countdown which says order it by 5 p.m. and receive it by Tuesday, you feel me? I feel like I might add one of those to the Nalu site because it will help. It will definitely help. It says that all items will be dispatched within 48 hours, but most items are dispatched within 3-4 hours. Within 3-4 hours. So I feel like I might mention that statistic on the site. I don't know, because I think it would help. What do you guys think? Do you guys think it would help? Do you think it would help to know when to expect your item, especially because it's signed for? So if you know that your item is going to come by Tuesday, you know, okay, Tuesday I might need to stay home and work from home to get the Nalu item, or Tuesday I might ask my sister or I might ask my flatmate to expect something. The communication, I feel like that aspect needs to be A1, and this is something that could help. I don't know what you guys think about that, but for me, I feel like that's something that could definitely help. It will be hard though. I need to put my coding hat on. I need to take off my designer hat for a second and put my coding hat on, but I feel like it's something that is a worthwhile investment in terms of my time. I think so. Yo, it's really 8 o'clock right now. It's 8 p.m. and the sun is still out. Like, this is not good for work right now, because I could keep going. I could work till 10 o'clock thinking, yeah, everybody is still at work. Everybody went home, bruh. Yo, I need 8:01. What the freak?